G'day folks, Tassie here, and welcome to Noble Fates. So Noble Fates, from what I can tell, it's developed by a fairly small dev team called Zobamon. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. It's a PC-only game. It was released for early access in about the middle of December, so it's a fairly new game, and in the words of the developers themselves, it is a 3D kingdom management sim. So obviously you're tasked with trying to create the biggest and best kingdom that you possibly can, and you play as a demigod who gets to control all the actions of the citizens of your kingdom. So we are playing on version 0.66. I kind of point that out because the devs are hard at work. They're punching out updates almost every single day. So I guess there's a chance that they may release an update that has new content that we cannot access unless we start a new game. But anyway, we're firing up on 0.66, which was released today, and I think we just jump straight in with the introduction of the game. Does a good job to describe how the game works. So I think we'll just fire up a brand new game and see how we get on with it. I might just add a few sort of little extra rules to our game. What we can do now is increase the chance of the raids to our kingdom. So I think we'll push that up to the maximum level there and double up, I believe, our chance of raids. Let's just fire it up while it's loading in. The other thing you can do whilst in a raid is fight in sort of a third-person mode with your ruler, which it tends to make it quite easy, I suppose, fighting in that view. So I think we'll avoid doing that as well. We'll double up the raid chances, and we won't opt for the third person fighting option. We might even tackle the demonic carbuncles when they turn up, but look, we'll see how we get on with that. But anyway, let's roll through this introduction. In a far, far away land, mortals vie for control over a physical plane of existence. A collection of gods govern this plane, striving for balance and sharing their powers with those they deem worthy. Denizens of other planes stick their hands and claws in for anything from pleasure to power, support to domination. You are a Contra, a demigod with the power to influence and control mortals. Though still a novice, you seek to earn lasting recognition through the creation of the mightiest of all kingdoms. But you haven't had much luck so far. I believe this is us. Kian, novice Contra. It's so boring here. Feels like I've been stuck in this smelly corpse for ages. Who knew the gross shrubs were so skilled at archery? Wait, someone's coming. Recently, 4 mortals, Slippy, Funk, Vivi, and Paste, deserted the power trousers to seek a new beginning. With your help, one will be crowned king or queen of a new kingdom this very day. Slippy says, Funk, why did you leave the power trousers? Funk, I had no choice. Arbiter Miles is evil. I'm neutral, says Vivi. I had no choice. Arbiter Miles is evil. Hey, over here. Well, what's this? Looks like we've inherited a crown. Who will wear it? It's a very good question, Vivi. So these are our 4. They're just a RNG random selection of 4. We will end up with 3. Whoever we choose, somebody will not be happy, and we'll end up with 3 people. We've got looks like we've got 3 orcs and 1 human. And we'll see how we get on. Let's press on with the intro. As a Contra, you get to choose who will lead your new kingdom. You'll have a special connection with your ruler, including the ability to control them directly. Choose wisely. Those with strong negative feelings towards your new ruler will not join your kingdom. But don't worry too much about it. Mortals are replaceable. Alright. So as you can see down the bottom here, if we ultimately aren't happy with this group of 4, we can roll again. And you kind of get that little intro where the 4 of them sort of cruise through and have a chat. And they'll be 4 different people with 4 different skill sets. I think we'll avoid doing that. So we've got Paste as a prospective guard. Obviously likes a bit of fighting. Vivi, janitor, likes cleaning. Funk, or is it Funky? Novice craftsman, that sounds good. And Slippy is a novice miner. Let's see who's not happy about certain people. If we choose Pace as a leader, Slippy's out. Vivi, Slippy's out. And Funk, Slippy is out. So, as far as Slippy is concerned, either he's the boss or he's gone. So should he be gone, it's a Funky who hits the road. Alright, well, how are we going to tackle this? Let's look at Paste, I guess. No, let's not do that. If we choose Slippy, it is Funky. So let's look at Funky. So over on the bottom left-hand corner there, that would be our kingdom. Should we have Funky as the ruler or the leader and Slippy departs? That's kind of the summary of where we sit with our kingdom. So we'll have likes of cleaning, cooking, hauling and hunting. Now if we go the other way and choose Slippy as the boss and lose Funky, we get building, cleaning, hauling, hunting and big thumbs up for mining. It's interesting. Now who is our budding craftsman? So Funky's a budding craftsman, or a novice craftsman, and yet no thumbs up for crafting. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of don't like... Thumbs up for building. No building. No building. It's a shame. For me, building and crafting are the two. They're the two big ones. And unfortunately, the way it's sort of shaping up, Slippy likes building, but would lose Funky. And Funky's kind of our novice crafting. Doesn't actually have a like for crafting. He's the best one at it, but would lose our builder. It's a bit of a catch-22 here between these two. So let's just have a quick back through this little scenario. Cleaning, cooking, hauling, hunting. Building, cleaning. So we've lost cooking, hauling, hunting, and we've also picked up mining. That's kind of the best combination, I think, there. But it does mean we lose Funky. Funky's a novice craftsman. Doesn't necessarily mean he likes crafting. In fact, I'm assuming he doesn't, because there is no thumb up against crafting. It probably means he doesn't mind it. Don't like hauling, don't like hunting. Don't like cooking. Hate farming. Don't like mining, don't like ranching. It's a tough call. So if I make Slippy the boss, his strong opinions, doesn't like gloves, cowhide, nor cooked human. I'm really torn with this choice. So the strong opinions conversation is a big thing in the game. You basically, whoever is your ruler talks to visitors, I guess, to your kingdom. And if you share the same opinions on particular topics, such as old Slippy here, he hates gloves. So if he's chatting away to somebody and they say, I hate gloves, and Slippy goes, well, guess what, I hate gloves, then you know, that person likes Slippy even more, and the more they like Slippy, the more inclined they are to join the kingdom. So the strong opinions certainly come into play. I guess the other consideration, glowing green there for Funky, alignment is good. A neutral alignment for Slippy, neutral for Vivi, neutral for Paste. So I guess we've got 3 neutral. I don't want to get rid of Funky. I kind of don't want to keep Slippy, but it would seem it's probably the better option to keep Slippy and say goodbye to Funky. There's no opinions. Well, that's not very handy. That's... I would suggest having basically no opinions is not going to make conversation very easy. I'm not impressed with Slippy as our leader, but I think that's the way we're going to roll here. So, dislike of hauling and hunting, dislike of cooking, a hate of farming, dislike of mining and ranching. You like hunting, you like hauling and cleaning, you like building and mining. I think we're going for Slippy. It feels wrong, oddly enough, but that's the way we're going to roll. Slippy it is. Me, says Slippy. Funky, Slippy, really? I won't follow you. Choose Slippy as your ruler? Yes. Wear that crown proudly, Slippy. Little fist pump. Henceforth, call me Chief Slippy. All hail, Chief Slippy. Hail. Thank you, thank you. We shall be known as the Plague Hibbles? Slippy, really? What else you got for me? No, hang on, that's not it. We shall be known as the Thumb Peppers? I'll give you another shot out of Slippy. Hang on, that's not it. We shall be known as the Flip Chefs. Come on, Slippy. Hit me with something. The tickling tits. Oh, I've had enough. That'll do. Oh my god. The tickling tits it is. Fine, says Funky. I see how it is. That rock over there would make a better ruler. I'm out of here. I'm taking my share of the supplies with me. 1 second, Funky, says Slippy. So we can let Funky disappear here with all his supplies. Everybody seems pretty happy with that idea. We can let him go, but tell him he's not going anywhere without leaving the supplies behind. We can literally just say, no, we are going to lock you up and keep you as a prisoner. Or go the whole hog there and say, you're just not going anywhere other than 6 foot under. But I think we'll be the good guys. Send Funky on his way with everything he brought with him and wish him the best of luck on his journeys. Actually, says Slippy, never mind. Go ahead. We wish you luck on your further adventures. Sure. Thanks. Can we throw that on a pause? That looks like we've paused. Definitely paused there. So there's our 3 protagonists. Slippy, Paste and Vivi. And Funky here has now got the blue text. He is the leader of the Funky Wanderers. Wandering off into the wilderness with a bit of luck. Funky will find a few friends along his journeys, and he may even come and visit us at some stage. Might even be able to talk him into staying again, but as it stands, Funky is going it alone. Well, let's check out our map, see what's going on here. A bit of water around, cool art style. do love the look of the game. Very nice. Nice little sunrise or set over there. I'm not sure. So we've got heights in the game. I tell you what I will do. As you can see there, we currently don't have any sort of UI at all on screen. There's an awesome tutorial with the game. Definitely worth doing. I've played the game before, so I shall opt not with the tutorial at this stage. But if you run through the tutorial, it kind of opens up all the different aspects of the UI as you progress, and then once you've completed, you just simply continue on progressing with the game. It's not sort of the tutorial where it's you've done this, congratulations, now go and start up a brand new game. It kind of leads you into the game and you progress after the tutorial has finished. But what I'm going to do is switch that off, because I would like access to all of that UI right here, right now. Let's go to options and game. Guided experience. Let's switch the tutorial off. And there's the raid chance. We'll push that up to 2 times. Might just make things a little more exciting, perhaps, with a bit of luck. So that'll do us. Jump back into the game there. And as you can see, we've got all the UI available for us now. And really, I wanted that because we've got heights in the game. This little function down the bottom here. So if I was to scroll all the way up here to a height of 16, we can go up 16, down to 0, and then down to minus 16. I don't know what water level is. It may very well be at 0. No, water's still there. It's still there. Minus 3. Well, there you go. Anyway, I find this a good way to check out the land. Let me turn off the canopy there. And you can basically use it to find a nice flat area. I presume we kind of spawn fairly central, although saying that, it's a bit of a funny line of the fog of war there. Can I kind of square that up a bit? It does look like a fog of war, although it really isn't. You can't walk out here and expose what's going on. It's really the well, as the Contra, as the demigod, it's the expanse of the area that you control, I guess, is what it's all about. Where are our people? I've lost them there. Where are you all? You're over there. So I think we might spawn central to the map. It's a long way up there. Well, yeah, I think so. Back to the middle. I think we spawn centre of the map. I tend to like, I mean, I'd like to be in the middle of the map if we can, as opposed to being squashed over to one side. I use the heights to try to highlight flat areas. Kind of works fairly well. There you go, right where we're standing. That's quite a big, it's quite a big chunk of flat land there. I guess it's possibly where we're looking to go. As I say, I would rather be central. We may be staying exactly where we are, which would be awesome if we could find enough flat area here. Bit of a lump to avoid there. What I might do, I think we'll just throw it quickly on pause instead of watching me perhaps trawl around the map, trying to find a place where we can start our settlement. And I'll have a bit of investigating, pick a spot, and when I do, we'll jump straight back into it. So I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, and we're back. Got a couple of choices going on. So this little area where we are here, I mean, it's kind of good, and I do like it. It's bang in the middle of the map. Got a little centre here, there, a little centre of the town wooden tile there. Was what I was trying to say. What I don't like about it is the angle of the bank. Now, I mean, it'd be cool there is enough room I can squeeze in what I'd like to squeeze in through here. But if we're going to put walls around it, it's kind of like it's all at the 45s, which is just kind of annoying. I can't build that way. I can only build at the 45s to these sort of the batters that's going on around this area. Alternatively, I've got another little tile up here. Once again, it's quite a nice big flat area. Bang, bang, bang. So I've kind of got a little place in here as well. Now, I think this is where I'm going to go. Although I don't like it because, yeah, that's where the top of the map is. Preferably, I would be here. I think at the end of the day, having a wall around your kingdom, it just kind of looks better, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And it's sort of square through there. It's square through there. Obviously nice and square across the top, and we come across the bottom of this one here, and basically that is our boundary with everything nice and gone the wrong way there. Everything's sort of nice and square to the walls, as opposed to the 45-degree option back here, which is a bummer because that's where everybody is. That's where all our supplies are. It's right in the middle of the map. It's all kind of everything I want it to be. Resource-wise, I think it's a bit of a muchness. I'm not sure there's zoom all the way back up there and turn off the canopy. I'm not sure, really. The original area is it's king for the little berry bushes. No question about that. Little berry bushes everywhere up here. Got a bit of stone in the area there, a little bit over here. Up in this area, we've got a little bit of stone there. A dabble of it there, I suppose. We've got a mountain here showing a lot of stone sort of on the surface of the mountain. So that's kind of cool. I did notice in my journeys around the map, a little bit of copper exposed there. That's kind of cool. There was another bit down here, which is a bit more related to this little site here, I suppose. I'm not sure there's a huge lot. Trees, yeah, once again, maybe better where we are up the top initially. But of course, this is the centre of the map, so getting to trees down here is a lot easier if we're here than. I don't know. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm not convinced. I think this is where we're going to go, despite that. Now, if we do way out in the distance, and get the chance to build a wall, I suppose I can basically only have the entrance on this south wall. Are we going to call it the south wall? So if anybody's in here wanting to fight us, when they retreat, they must retreat towards the centre of the map, as opposed to going up this little batter and wolf disappeared. I don't know how much chasing we're going to be doing. We'll obviously chase anybody who attacks us early on. After a while, and kind of what I'm planning, we may not be able to chase them, which is a bit of a bummer because there's a lot of looting in the game. You kind of loot your victims, if you like, in the raid, and you steal all their goodies, all their weapons, all their gear, armor, etc. So chasing people down is kind of good, but we may not be able to much anyway. The way I'm kind of planning on hopefully building the town. I guess at some point you can craft your own, so it's not a huge deal, but anyway. I think they are the two decisions, and really courtesy of the walling around it, I think that's just a better option than this kind of weird 45-degree looking thing. So with that in mind, I think we'll just call it. And that's how we're going to roll. So, Slippy Paste and Vivi. Slippy Paste and Vivi. Well, what was it? The tickling chits. And have a big butt. Of course it is. Right. Well, let's get these people. Now what we need to do, of course, is that, I mean, we could almost just jump straight into it here. The supplies are here, tucked away down in here. All the goodies that we bought. What have we actually brought? What have we brought with us? A lot of food by the looks of it. Pumpkins. These are corn seeds. A bit of cotton probably there. Some travel meal, some corn, cotton, all a little bit of leather of sorts. We've got 3 orcs, do we? Yeah, right. 3 orcs ruling the kingdom. But basically, food, cotton, seeds, quite a few arrows, seeds, cotton, food, a torch, some gloves. Interesting. What is that? Overripe meal beans. All right, good. What are these gloves? And why isn't somebody wearing them? Oh, good. Slippy and Paste, they both hate gloves. Well, that's that's handy. Never mind. I'm not sure our choice of people was the best of choices, frankly. But anyway, we could have sat there and re-rolled forever and a day, I suppose. But seeing we're heading this way, maybe we just drop a stockpile here at the edge of the change of height here and just roll with that. I'm not sure there's much more we can do there. So let's just sort of go, I don't know, have a 4x6 stockpile. You can throw absolutely everything in there if we allow that. That'll get us up and running. And our 3 guys down here, let's have a look at their jobs. Let's see what's going on with them. I haven't even had a look here yet. Oh, we've got a few dark reds around. So that's hate. They actually just hate doing that job. You get them to do that job, they will not be impressed at all. So we've got hate with the bright red, dislike, don't really care, like, and we don't have, oh, there's a love. Slippy loves mining. Well, that's good. So that's the colour system. The pluses and the minus, that's their potential to basically improve on that task. Is there a really good example? No, not really. But so Slippy here, he dislikes guarding, but he has quite a high potential. So if he happens to be doing a lot of guarding, then the odds of him improving in his skill level here from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, etc., is quite high. Whereas, although Paste here actually likes cooking, he has quite a low potential of it. So, not that this, the skill level won't increase. It's just the odds of it increasing aren't quite as good. His potential of improving at this particular task isn't great. So very little potential of improving in ranching there. Quite a good potential of Paste increasing in foraging here. I guess that's more related to when they level up, they just get a bit of an RNG thing as to which one of these particular skills gets a lift, from +1. He'll become a 1++ when he levels up. Typically based on if they are actually participating in that particular task quite a lot. So what we don't want is, we definitely don't want Paste farming. We definitely don't want firefighting. It's not a huge deal, I suppose. Firefighting, who cares? Building wise is important. Low potential, somebody who likes it, just average potential. So I guess that's good. Crafting, well, nobody hates it, so that's good. Hauling's a big one. Okay. So I don't really want Slippy doing too much hauling, or he'll get the grumps on. Vivi kind of likes it and is kind of good potential. Well, with that in mind, who can chop? We're going to need wood. Low potential, but at 1. I think we fire him up here. I'm not much of a... I don't tend to play with this all that much. I'm certainly not one to just go the whole hog. I'll throw in like 3 or 4 tasks, maybe. And that's about it. Same with their working schedule. There's one of these jobbies too, where you can literally tell them sleep, eat, work. I run autonomous the entire time I've played the game. It's not really something I mess around with. Anyway, back to the jobs. Let's get the 2 that don't mind hauling. And I think we'll send Slippy off and running. Logging at this point in time. What I might do, they all like cleaning, which is kind of good for me. I've sort of been doing this, and then when you'll see a little icon up here with what task they are doing. And if I set them a cleaning like that, and if I see somebody cleaning, then it visually tells me that they've run out of their more major tasks, be it hauling, building, whatever. So I'll throw a bit of cleaning in there for them all. So 2 of them, I've forgotten who's actually doing some wood cutting. The boss is cutting the wood. So these 2 with a bit of luck will grab some of this gear and drag it up a little bit closer to where we're going to do some building. But to do some building, we're going to require some wood. So if we sort of do things like this, and these are fallen trees, the ones lying on the ground. So the trees will grow, of course, and the more they grow, the more wood you'll get out of them. 35, 41. It's probably about the best we're going to find at this stage of the game. They're all growing. Of course, you've got younger trees with less wood at 25, and the skill of the person cutting down the tree also comes into play. But of course, you've got fallen logs like these ones. 42 wood. So I think, seeing as the trees are growing, we'll fire up and we'll grab the fallen wood. Now, if you double click them, if you kind of double bang anything, like all the berry trees, that shows me all the berry trees. So I'll do the same here. There's all the fallen logs, kind of within the general range of the area that I was looking at. We'll just go gather or cut, and Slippy can fire up and do that. I think that'll do us. So away we go. Jump into it, folks. See you later, Funky. Best luck out there, bud. If things go well for you. You're into a paste. Good man. And Slippy, you're thinking about it, are you? Well, there you go. If I'll send you on your way. Pick those up, head that way, and then go and cut something for me. So there's the little symbols. Hauling and hauling. So when I see somebody, with a little symbol that says that they are cleaning, I know they've run out of their major task. But if Slippy would like to start swinging an axe, speak to me, Slippy. Where you going? Good boy, you got your axe symbol out there. They tend to go for the furthest ones first, which is a little annoying. Anyway. So he can continue doing that. And of course, once these boys have hauled all of this gear, they will no doubt find themselves quite a lot of wood just sitting on the ground like this, which they can then also haul. What are you wearing? You got some fancy gear on there, Slippy. What's that? You've got orc skin cuirass. Curious? Don't know. Very fancy. No old standard cloth tunic for the boss. Good to see. Where am I? I'm lost. You're walking that way. Okay, that looks better. So I think we'll, do a bit of hauling, do a bit of chopping, so we can do a bit of building. Speaking of building, a few options, not bad, okay. A few options other than Slippy, who is chopping. Kind of, sort of, not really, low potentials, but I guess it's okay. We'll We'll build them a little bit of a box, I suppose. Throw a few beds in before we get all fancy with our own bedrooms. So what I think we'll do, if this is the centre of town, our little plate here, little tile, I think we'll put some bedrooms either side of the centre of town. Group of bedrooms there, group of bedrooms there, and we'll have sort of the bottom of town perhaps for food, cooking, dining rooms, food storage, that sort of thing. And perhaps the top of town for more crafting, where we can build our clothing, weapons, armour, all of that sort of stuff. We'll kind of surround the centre of town with all that sort of gear. And the middle of town itself, it's going to be more of a defensive area, I suppose. See what we can come up with, maybe a couple of towers. Tell you what we could do. I mean, I haven't gone that far into the game, but maybe this area could ultimately, if we wall around the little area that we're at the moment, maybe this area could be a bit of a castle. I don't know if you can build castles. I presume you can. If you want to. I've never done it. That might go alright. All the bedrooms, food, crafting, bedrooms, a bit of defence, a nice wall around it all. Then up on the kind of a hill, not really a hill. I don't know. I'm just making things up. Who knows? Anyway, how you getting on with all your jobs there, people? Oops. Quick pause, I think. What's actually going on here? Hauling, chopping. See a few bits of wood around that still have chopping on them. All right, good. Normal speed. Nobody's able to build yet. No. Let's maybe come up with these will degrade. Everything will degrade here. So need to try to get them undercover. Middle of town. Okay. Maybe we can sort of turn what I think we'll kind of have the kitchen in the centre. Maybe dining rooms, the bedrooms. Maybe one of the later to be dining room and storage room can sort of be an early bunk combination bedroom, storeroom. Maybe in this area. Yeah, I don't mind that idea. Can we afford to just kind of build a little bit? Alright, I think we can. Let's have a quick play here. Throw a few things around the place. Oh, Slippy! You're going up a level, bud. Good work. What do you got for us? That's it. Loves themselves. Level up. Powers his way up to level 2. Chief Slippy. Had to go foraging, farming, and hauling. Okay. Unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, you dislike hauling. Never mind. It's all going to go that way. It'll be doing that to us quite a lot, I would imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll just put a little bit of a thing there, and then a bit of a, well. I was to think that might be a bedroom some stage in the future. That might be a bedroom at some stage in the future. Yeah, probably, maybe. Yes. All right. Let's do that. Let's chop down that particular tree as well. But I don't actually want anybody building that. So can we kindly remove those? Don't anybody waste your time cutting down the dense grass at this point in time. Nor playing around with any of that. Nor that. There we go. All that. Thank you. And don't worry about mining the copper. Tidy that up. All right, good. Looks like we need a little bit of stone mining. Get rid of these 2 bits of stone. Who would like to do that job? Mining, mining, mining. Everything's slippy. They seem to be only hauling wood at the moment. Chopping and hauling. All right, well, how about we suggest Vivi can do a bit of building for us. Number 1 there, which leaves mining somebody who dislikes it, which is brilliant. All right. Okay, well, perhaps Vivi can just do what he needs to do so that he can then build. How you going with your chopping jobs? Okay, well, I know you've got at least got a tree. You might be running out. How are we going for wood? Looking pretty strong. That's good. Yes, you have a tree. Okay. You've found somewhere else to go, though. You're cutting down a piece of grass or something, which I actually missed. Yep, we need that gone, so that's good. I'm getting the sneaky suspicion old Slippy is running out of jobs here. Now... well, there you go. You need to get rid of that one for us. Could you kindly cut that? You don't mind building, so sure. Jump in as your second job. If you've stopped cutting down trees that I've found for you, please help Vivi with a bit of building. That might go all right. You found a bit of copper there, Vivi, did you? Sorry about that, buddy. That wasn't part of the plan. That was part of the plan. You can jump into that. Paste is busy hauling away by himself there, trying to collect all the wood. Oh, we've gone for a... oh, I was going to have a look. Paste is still there. Having a munch? What are you chomping on there? I like how they sit down. Sit down to eat. Even when they've kind of... even when they're sort of... maybe not bored, they just want to have a relax, bit of a spell. Instead of standing there like that, they'll kind of sit down, chill out, take a moment. Paste. Buddy, can we find you something a little bit more productive? Where are you? You like building, you like hunting. That's not happening. Foraging. That's not a bad one. Not a bad one for you. Too early? Maybe not. Yeah, why don't you just come and grab these 4 plants here? Octoberberry bush. Forage away on that. Did I actually suggest that you can do that job? Number one job is hauling. How about your number one job become foraging, then you can haul, then you can clean. Off you go. How's the build going? Okay. Very good. I think some walls would come in handy. Not wooden parapets. Walls. Go down there. I can go down there. I guess we want a bit of a front door. Dead centre, seeing as it's 5 wide. That sounds reasonable. Maybe access into the storage room out the back. We'll plan ahead. Put a few doors in there. Doors. Wood. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Find these sexy straw roofs. These are awesome, the straw roofs. The way they kind of conform and join into each other when you expand on them. They're very, very cool. Down there doing a bit of work? Good man. It's nice and bright where you are. That's because you're carrying a torch, big fella. That'll be the reason behind that. You're into the walls. Good work. I fear you'll be sleeping outside in the rain tonight, though. But never mind. Building, foraging, building. Very good. Want to speed up a touch. Do we have much wood lying around for hauling duties? There is a bit going on there. So that's good. Looks like pace is into it. Did you bring your berries back? You didn't. All right. Well, you do you. You're the head of the foraging department. I'll leave it in your capable hands. I think we should drop in a few beds. They're sneaking towards it. We might get a visitor or two. I don't think we only need to necessarily build. Well, we'll build 4. There's nice room there for 4 beds, I suppose. So let's just give that a turn. We can drop one there. Skip the door, one there and one there. That'll do. Yeah, it'll be fine. Fire up on that. A little bit of a waste, I suppose, but anyway. Working away on the roof, perhaps. Is that on? It's not on. Doing a good job there. Yeah. Oops. What did I save? Oh, didn't quite make it. Well, you can tell who the smart one is. Good work, Vivi. That's a good spot to be. Better than where the other boys are. I don't even know where they are. Pace is over there. You lying on the batter. Yep. That's impressive stuff, Slippy. You're not the boss for no reason. Look at that. That's awesome. Good work. Arbiter Miles said that cowhide is something. He's dreaming about his old digs. Back from the kingdom he's abandoned. We might have a visitor or two from there, I would imagine, sooner or later. We did crank the raid chance up to ×2. I'm sure we did. Options. Game. Cool. Very good. Carry on. have we not quite finished sleeping yet? Up and at 'em, people. Let's get the show on the road. Get your berries to grab there. Lorry Wanderers are visiting. Is that right? Okay. A couple of them here. Just wind it back a touch. No, oh, they're just wanderers. Going to come and introduce themselves. Let's check them out. Logan, Christoph, and Laurie. You dislike Chief Slippy. Well, that's a bit, yeah. No, well. An 18-year-old. That's kind of cool. We are aged 19, 20, and 24 for Vivi. Okay. We're all alignment neutral. Okay. 29, 18. Interesting. Let's have a little quick look at them. Okay. Ooh, got a few extra goodies with you there. Pumpkin seeds. You got iron rods on you, really? Well, Logan, building and crafting. All important building and crafting. Zeros. I wonder if he likes them. Hunting at 0, guarding at 0, but you are very young and level 1 is to be expected. Christoph, you're actually at level 11. What's your prestige at? We may not be able to talk Christoph into it anyway. Slippy's only at 18. Wouldn't mind maybe having a chat to Logan here. He's our age. He's our level. Maybe Slippy can have a bit of a chat. To was it Logan? Yes. Slippy, go and have a bit of a chin wag here to Logan. See what he thinks about everything. See what we can find out about him. What will you do, just out of curiosity, Vivi? You will hold, and then you'll clean. Fair enough. Just wind it back a little bit there. Advanced topics. Ask about alignments. What can you tell me about alignments? Even your friends are your enemies. Logan's evil. Really? Maybe not. We don't have to rush into it. Mind you, I'm not sure about the odds of always finding somebody neutral. Let's ask about crafting. Oops. Damn it. Ask about crafting. I suppose you love it or anything, do you? Logan, old buddy, old pal? No, you just like crafting as well. Okay, well. Enjoy your stay. End conversation. So you can go through with things like that and you can find out little details. So, I mean, if I wished, I could have gone through and basically question them about all of that, and I would have got, instead of being unknown, I would know. Either likes, dislikes, hates, loves, etc. If you're willing to put the time in and ask all the questions that you want to ask. Sometimes it can be handy. I mean, you can have somebody that actually likes hunting but hates bows. As weird as that is. Or loves gardening and hates swords. It's a bit of a weird one. So if you're really keen on somebody and you really want to know all about them before you kind of go the extra mile, see if you can get them to like you and join. Plenty of questions that you can ask. I notice old Slippy Boy is cleaning. That's interesting. How about you don't clean? How about you maybe start work on the storeroom? There you go. Jump into that, boys. See what you think about that. Hauling, building. Excellent. Oops. I guess some walls around that wouldn't go astray. Give me in for a slightly better look there. There you go. Very nice. Throw a roof on it. Bloop. Beautiful. And then that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was about to say, if we throw the stockpile in there, we'll just about call it. But it looks like we've got a visitor. It's Lighter. He's Noble from the Power Trousers. So we've finally caught up with you, Chief Slippy. Did you think Arbiter Miles was going to let you leave the Power Trousers without consequences? No, I didn't. No. We won't rest until you pay for your treachery. Oh, them's fighting words, Lighter. Them's fighting words. Prepare to die? Wow. It's a bit aggressive. And you've turned up all on your lonesome. Just you and your stone axe, eh? Wow. I'm not sure that's the wisest of decisions. Lighter? If I'm honest, you may have made a bit of a fundamental error there, rocking into a 3-to-1 fight. Who can I not find? Paste. Paste, bud, where are you? Over there. Good man. Would you like to become enlisted and maybe head that way? And you two boys, the tickling Chet Nobles, would you like to also jump over there? Excellent. Very good, very good. Alright. Let's let Lighter just make his approach, and then we'll do a little bit of a sneaky surround move. And sort him out. Slippy, just don't get too keen just yet, bud. Oh, yeah, right. Everybody's in. Go hard. Get in there, Vivi. Get in there. Don't be shy. Anybody can hit him whenever they're ready. Would you like to actually strike a blow? Oh, hang in there, Paste. Oh! Retreating. He's just about gone. He may very well be gone. He's gone. I don't know who threw the killer blow there. I was trying to get them out. If I can, I'd kind of not execute anybody. Injure them to the point where they are down and they are bleeding. They will bleed out and they will die. Because you will quite find, somebody, let's say Slippy, he threw the fatal blow there. You might sort of see Vivi at times sort of say, Slippy killed Lighter. I don't know whether that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but they will remember whoever actually killed Lighter there and occasionally refer to it, but it's too late now. Lighter is gone. Yeah, he has been executed by one of these two. Slippy, you're the boss, bud. Would you like to loot Lighter? The other two can go about their day. Nobody's bleeding. Very little injury. Successful little defence of the kingdom there. I can't imagine Lighter's got too much for us. Cloth shoes, cloth leggings, cloth tunic. Standard old stone axe. He's got some October berries and a torch. October berry seeds and an October berry. All in all, extremely boring. But anyway, we've gone all right there. Successfully defended the kingdom from our first raid. I don't know if that was necessarily earlier than usual. I guess there's a chance. Probably twice as big a chance that it was slightly earlier than usual. But at any rate, there we go. We've got our little initial bedroom set up there. Good to go. Starting work on our first storage. We can get these bits and pieces out of the elements underneath the roof so they don't degrade quite as quickly. Not too bad a little start there, but we've got plenty of work to do. We haven't got the best crew, to be honest. There's a lot of yeah. Anyway, we'll do what we can. I'll Slippy Vivian paste from the tickling chits. But anyway, folks, we are going to call it there. So thanks very much for taking an interest in this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.